Okay, bestie, this is likely going to be the quickest check-in I have ever done because really and honestly, not much happened last week. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, or welcome back to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira and on this channel we talk about budgeting, paying down debt and saving up for the life that you truly deserve. If that sounds like something you'd like to watch, please consider subscribing to the channel because we do have a lot of fun over here, bestie. That much is absolutely true. In today's video, we're going to be checking in for week 4 of July's budget. That means we're going to be taking a look at all the money that left my account last week, whether that be cash or card, comparing that against my budget and making sure I am on track. Now, you might be thinking this is a boring video, but oh no, bestie. We're going to be doing some saving challenges, we're going to be doing some sinking funds, we're going to be playing with money. It's going to be super fun, so let's get into it. Today we are in my budgeting journey planner. We are open on the July calendar here, and we're going to be laying down expense tracker stickers from the 20th to the 26th. There's not a lot to do this week, so let's just rip off the band-aid and get it done now. Starting off with a no spend, the Sunday was a no spend day. On the Monday, my gym payment came out and it was $29.99, and that's like some of the best money I've ever spent. I'm definitely getting my money's worth on that. I also went to Sainsbury's and I spent £8.24. Would you like to know what I spent it on? Why do I even ask? Of course you want to know. So I got, a lot of this was reduced actually. I got a Greek salad bowl. I got some beef burgers, some reduced sweet potato fries, JS, M&G, WRM, PMP, FNG. I don't know what this is. Oh, watermelon, pineapple, fingers. That's what I got. On the Tuesday, I used some more of my spending money to pay for swimming. I kind of do like 45 minutes just to practice what I learned on my lesson, which would have been the previous Thursday. And I went to Aldi in the afternoon before my live. I spent £12.01. Okay, much smaller receipt. I bought protein pancakes, which were £1.29. They're banana, they're so nice. And I bought some sourdough crumpets, which were okay. They tasted essentially the same as normal crumpets, so not really any point. And I bought 7 protein mousses and I've got 1 left out of that, and I'll eat that tomorrow morning for breakfast. How exciting. Now, nothing else happened. So we're about to do 4 no spends in a row, and I don't think I've ever achieved that pretty much ever. I had essentially spent all of my spending money and no bills were coming out. So looks really good. And look, I managed to do that. And we're not going to do a Friday because it's the 1st and I always spend on the 1st. So we did the streak really good. And look, 1 left. So I can only really no spend 1 more time next week. There'll hopefully be more though. With that being done, we are going to move over to the check-in and we're going to zoom in a bit and get up close and personal. Okay, we're going to start off by filling in everything that I know. So starting off with spending, last week we had £30. We enjoyed that money. I spent £26.45. Now, normally that would give me £3.55, but we're going to put that into the change tin. We're going to do that straight after this. So we're going to roll over 0, and then petrol and haircut were exactly the same. They tend to sort of like happen in the same week now. So I didn't do it, but I am going to do it next week, and I've got £30 left over, and there were no unbudgeted spends. So relatively boring week in terms of money because we stuffed only 30, only spent 26.45 other than bills, and we've got 60 to roll over into the final week of the month, and it's already planned for. Like, I need to get my hair cut, right? So the remaining money is in here. Let's get her out. This is my lovely, stunning A7 Budget with Ira binder, and she's gorgeous. These are available on my Etsy store. We should have here £3.55. So 1, 2, 3, 55. Yeah, perfect. $3.55. Here is the leap year tin. Here she is, looking absolutely stunning. And £3.55 isn't going to quite fit in. So, or will it actually? Yes, it will. We don't need the calculator. We don't need it. So let's cross off that $3.55. It's still a high number, which is pretty good. And I think that's a couple weeks in a row now where it's been just 1 that we've done. And do you know what? As long as we're getting some big numbers done, I'm not mad about it at all. All right. Cool. Okay, so back in the budget, and we can only really account for gym, which did come out as $29.99. We've got swimming and runner, which I don't know, I've been using that service for both of them for more than a month. I've gone through the free trials and all of that, so I don't know why it's not coming out. I'm not going to moan. Like, I'm still getting through the gates at the gym, like, because there's a different gym that I go to for my swimming lessons, and Runner isn't coming out of my phone bill, and it isn't just randomly coming out, so I'm not going to complain. Let's see what happens next week. Maybe I get charged twice for it. That would be a shame if that happened, but yeah, looking really good. We still got one more week until we close out the budget. Bestie, it's time to cash stuff, and here we have my beautiful rainy day binder. You're probably going to see this gone next week, aren't you? Yeah, probably in the next check-in, we're probably going to move over to the next one, because do you know what? The latest one is out at this point. So you would have seen Hello Autumn. She's out, so next week we'll be changing over to that, and we'll do that in, yeah, we'll do it in the check-in video. So let's move over. Let's get the last of this spending money out, and let's grab her. So it should be 2 5s, a 10 and a 20, which is 40, which, you know, it would be nice if I get to keep that every single week, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to move over to this, and this is the old version of my primary challenge. When you buy the new version on my Etsy store though, you get this beautiful laminated version. She's almost exactly the same, and she's absolutely beautiful. She's an upgrade. She definitely is an upgrade. When you buy, you get this dice, and how it works is you assign a value for the red, the blue, and the yellow. You roll the dice, and whatever it lands on, that's how much you save. So on the back of this one, I have assigned red 5, blue 10, and yellow 20. So let's go ahead and roll this dice, see how much we're going to save today. And you know, I don't know what it's going to be. Okay, 20. So that's a big one. That's the most it could have been, but only 3 more 20s until we can't do a 20 anymore. Okay, we can't be annoyed at it because it's there for a reason, and we've done a lot of 20s out of this one. So what I would have liked to have done is moved over to the Fiverr Friday challenge that we started last week, but because I've only got £20 for the week, I am going to stick with this. We're not going to add anything into birthday, into any of these challenges, which are the new ones available on my Etsy store, and I love them. I really love them, but we're not going to add anything new because 20 is quite a lot. Okay, let's do this here. This is not groceries. Let's put the £20 in for the week. I mean, I don't think I've got anything big going on. I mean, it's going to be nice to have £20 because I'm going to be going into town to get my hair cut this week. So it might be nice to get myself something nice while I'm there. Okay, so that would normally signify the end of the video, but I've got something really exciting to show you. So this here is the Oh What Fun. This is the Christmas in July advent calendar. There was a bit of delay with these. I was waiting on one last thing to be produced and it came out perfectly. So let me show you here. I'm probably gonna have to zoom out. I can't show you everything that's in here, but look at this. This is the last advent calendar that's gonna have like a stunning printed box because the supplier that I use doesn't do it anymore. But yeah, she's here, and look at her. She's absolutely beautiful. She is a 12-day advent calendar. There's a couple left of these. Sugar Daddy's got them. There's a couple of Flurry, but there are a couple left if you fancy it. She's beautiful, and when you look inside her, she has got so many incredible goodies. So this is the advent calendar that is designed to get you ready for Christmas. So if you haven't quite got your plans in place, this has got loads of saving challenges. It's got loads of things, like stunning things in there that you will want. So these are available still. Grab one while you can. What I will say though is if you don't want quite a full advent calendar, but you did want to get the binder that is in the advent calendar, look at her. Isn't she absolute gorgina? If you wanted this one, this is available just by itself. I over ordered these intentionally because I knew these were going to be a big one. How beautiful and perfect for Christmas is this? And if you really like the look of this binder, the challenges in that advent calendar are just like this. But yeah, I hope you like it, and this is available by itself, normal price, bestie. Hi guys, gals and all about thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe, and if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. That was a really quick video. I think it's going to be edited down like a lot quicker than what it is at the moment. I've been recording for 40 minutes, but it's going to get edited down quite a lot. Obviously, check-ins, sometimes they're quick, sometimes they're not so quick. Sometimes we've got a lot to talk about, sometimes we don't. And this is just one of those weeks where everything kind of fell into place, everything kind of happened. I like it when that happens because it makes you feel focused and in control of everything, but it doesn't always necessarily make a hugely engaging video. So thanks for sticking around, thanks for getting to this part. Have you considered becoming a channel member or a patron? Patrons get exclusive content, sneak peeks, and significant discounts off my Etsy store. Channel members get early access to every single video. In fact, they've seen this video long before you have, bestie. If you like some of those perks and you like the sound of me, have a look at the links in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. An extra special thank you to our top tier patrons, also known as sugar daddies. For some reason, I lost the audio file where I said out their names, but from the next video, we will have that file back in place where I've read out the new ones. It was just too much effort to like properly put it in. I'm really sorry about that. Everybody who supports me in whatever way, whether it's small or large, whether it's buying stuff, whether it's just eyes on the video, it means the world. But those sugar daddies, that is chef's kiss elite support. Thank you so much. So having said that, that is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I know it was a short one. I know not much happened, but do you know what? It's always a fun time sharing my budget with you. Until the next video, bestie, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember,
don't trust Ira.
And maybe we go, ooh, maybe we do that. And I blur them out and I'm like, oh. Okay, that might do, it might do. I don't know, who knows? Who knows? Well, you clicked on this. Was it all right? All right. I'll see you next week, bestie.